Okay, here it is. Another from Tom's desk, I guess. Temporarily from Clearwater, Florida. As I said earlier, I was up in D.C. for a bit. Got a vehicle, drove back down, and last Sunday was at Watlao, Buddha down in St. Petersburg, or Kenneth City, which is part of St. Petersburg. One thing I've been noticing, and I'm getting more and more confused, or I'm always pretty confused, but Sundays are supposedly the days Christians go to church, and 70% or so of all Americans call themselves Christians, and 25% of Americans are Roman Catholics, and of them, only 40% say they go to church each week. Which, if you're Roman Catholic, that's rule. You know, you attend Mass every Sunday. So, from my point of view, I guess why the church doesn't, just boot these people that don't go to church. The second thing is there's a lot of homelessness here in America, and I see, the homeless around here in Clearwater. Saw a couple when I was up in Tacoma Park, but they're sort of everywhere. And there's all of these empty Christian churches with, as far as I can see, rarely anybody in them. And when there is people in them, except for, Christmas and Easter, I guess, are the big ones, they sit pretty much empty. And my question is, okay, I can understand a person having Christian morals and Christian this and not going to church. But getting back to the Christian morals and stuff, there's so many churches and so many Christians. Why are there homeless people? I mean, it's the same in Thailand. You look in Bangkok, you see these homeless people everywhere. And why aren't they in the Watts? I mean, in a Buddhist country, the Watts would be looking after them. People would be looking after them. And I'm kind of coming around to the point where, it's a bunch of bullshit. People want to call themselves Christians because it sounds good, or people, whatever. But I don't see many people doing Christian stuff. I mean, I've been back about 4 weeks now, and in grocery stores and places, I don't know how many times I've been run over by people in wheelchairs. Because people just don't look. They really don't give a shit about their fellow man. I guess the right word is this whole Christian thing is a bunch of hypocrisy. I don't see people, helping other people. I don't see people acting in a Christian way. I mean, and I get out a fair bit, mostly, recently or the last 4 months that I've been back. It's in the grocery store, and I go to the grocery store a few times a week. Before I had the car, because all I could, carry was what I could carry. Now that I have the car, it might be a bit less frequency, but having the car gives me the opportunity to get down to the larger Watt. And once again, the larger Watt, there's people there every day feeding monks, because monks are alms mendicants and they can't keep food. So people come in. Sure, a lot of it's the older ladies, but a lot of it, and most of it, is women. There are always a few men, the older men there, because people work. I understand that. But they're there every day. A lot of them bring their grandchildren or children with them. And the kids are around monks, and they're learning the culture, and they're learning something about Buddhism. And that to me is kind of a worthwhile thing. But I'm really getting bored with, it's sort of like, have a good one and thank you for your service. You could teach parrots to say that, and actually I would sooner hear it from a parrot than these people that just, it's a recorded thing. Have a nice day, drop dead, goodbye. It's all there. But this is sort of something that's really sort of, I mean, it bugged me in Thailand that these people call themselves Buddhists, and they didn't even have a clue what Buddhism really is. And here in America, this waste of space. And why isn't this like the Catholic Church goes on about they don't have the money for parochial schools, they can't pay the teachers. They have all of this frigging land, all of this property. Why don't they build communities, build bungalows, hire the homeless to do the cooking for people, teach the homeless how to do things? There's strength in communities. There's goodness in communities. Why not use it? But I'm really trying to figure out what to write and what to say about this whole illusion and delusion of Christianity and Buddhism. So that's where I am this week, and we're probably going on about it a bit more. So y'all take care and have a good week. And I'll be posting more about Wat Lao Buddharam or Wat Lao DC because that was really a great weekend up there. So y'all take care. Look forward to talking to you again and look forward to being back in Thailand sometime